Hey everyone, and welcome back to Exposed, Scandalous Files of the Elite. I am your host, Jim Chapman, and it is Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm bringing you maybe one of the most entertaining episodes from the perspective of the view from inside of a prison, right out of Alex Murdaugh's mouth. And I'm going to tell you, this episode is going to blow your mind. There are some sad parts to this just because Alex is in such denial in a lot of it, but a lot of this is absolutely hilarious and typical of how you would expect Alex Murdaugh would act when he's locked up. So I hope you enjoy this episode, but before we get into it, I want to take a second and wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And look, I have a huge audience here in the United States of America, but I have a pretty large audience all around the world, specifically four that stick out to me: Canada, Great Britain, England, and my Aussies from Australia. I absolutely love these folks. They message me all the time and let me know where they're from. And I am super thankful for every single one of them. And of course, thankful for all of you in the United States as well. So with this being Thanksgiving Eve, I want to say this. This year, I am so thankful for all of you who listened to me. I started this podcast back in February. I did it because I felt like it was important to expose elite members of society who get away with all this crazy shit, and it just did not appear it was being accurately covered in mainstream media. So that's why I chose to do it. I never saw it blowing up like it did, but I sure am glad it did. And I'm very humbled that so many are enjoying it and so many are sharing it with other people. The most important part, they leave me amazing reviews. Thank you to all of you. I end every episode with much love, but it's not just something I end the episode with, like a catchphrase. I really feel that deep down inside of me. So for every one of you, and I mean every one of you that take time to listen to me and share the content, enjoy the content, get something out of it, I want to say thank you so much. I hope all of you have a wonderful Thanksgiving full of family and friends. And I mean that. So with that being said, let's move on to these Jailhouse phone calls. And y'all, I have every single phone call Alex Murdaugh made prior to and during his trial from Richland County Detention Center in South Carolina. And there are tons. So I separated these into volumes, and I'm going to release these sporadically throughout the Murdaugh series as extra episodes as we go along. And I promise you, when you listen to this first volume, you're going to want me to release one on Thanksgiving Day, probably. They're that good. So in this first volume, you're going to hear 13 phone calls. These phone calls took place from October 21st of 2021 to October 28th of 2021. Of course, that was before his actual trial and while he was arrested and being held for trial. And it's interesting, in some of these, you're going to hear the total denial Alex is in. He actually thinks he's going to get out of jail before his trial. I mean, he believes that wholeheartedly. And it's also kind of shocking in a way to hear how the people that he's speaking to in these phone calls, a lot of them believe him 100%, that he had nothing to do with anything, right? In this volume, you're going to hear him speaking with his son, Buster, his son's girlfriend, Brooklyn. You'll hear him speaking several times to his brother, John Marvin. You're going to hear him speaking to a couple of friends of his, one named Lynn, and then in another phone call, one named Liz. All of these are in chronological order as they took place. So sit back and listen. If you're cooking up that Thanksgiving dinner, pop your headphones in and listen as we explore Murdaugh's Jailhouse Phone Calls, Volume 1.
Hello, This is an MTEL operator calling from Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center with a prepaid collect call from
Alex.
All phone calls are subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using MTEL.
Hello.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, man. How you doing?
I hope I'm not calling you too early out there.
No. We've been up for a while. We just got through eating breakfast. And
What time is it out there now?
it's almost 9.
Okay. 10-4.
Yeah.
Hey,
how you doing?
How's Buster?
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's doing well.
He's out there. Hey, John.
Yep.
In court the other day, they made a big deal about things. They're going to be moving to try to prevent us from selling stuff.
Right.
We need to get as much as we can completed. And on that note, did Mark Ball ever respond to you?
He did not. I'll follow up with that this morning.
Well, I just know that they're getting ready to file, and I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a day or a week or, 2 weeks. And, I mean, they would theoretically have to serve me or Buster, but
right.
Should I accept service?
Well, let me ask you a question, Alex. So, I'll follow up with Randy and Mark on that. But the dump truck and excavator.
Yeah.
You have an issue if I buy them and put the money towards it?
No issue at all.
I mean, that'll be the easiest way to do a sale.
I mean, if you need them, don't do it just to help me.
Well, I'll I haven't communicated with anybody since I left, but when I left, I didn't have any buyers on either. On those two.
Yeah. Like I said, don't do that. I mean, if you want,
well, that's all right.
Shit, I'll give them to you.
No. Nope, not gonna do that. But okay, well, I know what to do, and I'll be working.
I'm serious. If you need them, John Marvin.
No, I don't need them. I just.
Or if you have a use for them, I promise you, I'll give them to you.
Well, but I'm not gonna do that. So either way, so I'm gonna follow up and see if I've got any real leads on them.
And you might speak to Jim if you get a chance, just to find out what kind of time frame he thinks before they get any kind of order preventing us from doing anything.
Okay.
And I mean,
well, I'm just doing everything by the book, and
and it's going on bank. It ain't like we're squirreling it away. It's going to pay bank stuff.
Well, it goes to the unsecured note, so everything else has something securing it. So it makes sense that unsecured items would go to an unsecured note.
Okay. All right, y'all go have fun. Love you.
Yeah. You want to talk to Buster?
Is he right there?
Yeah. Let me right here in another room. Hold on just a second.
Definitely.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, hold on just a second. Hello.
Hey, Bus.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm all things considered, I'm all right. You have fun out there?
Yeah.
Bus?
Yeah.
Anyway, you in the middle of breakfast?
No, I've eaten breakfast now.
Sir?
What?
I said, what now?
I said I've already eaten breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast?
No, I said I already have eaten it.
I know you don't eat normally, but I figured, we're going to a big breakfast.
Well, we have like an Airbnb, so we went to the grocery yesterday and bought our own groceries and made breakfast this morning.
Oh, so y'all are in like a condo?
No, it was just like somebody's house.
Oh, an Airbnb?
Yeah.
So where is it?
Sedona.
What?
In Sedona.
Say that again?
In Sedona.
Sedona? Where's that?
Arizona.
So I thought y'all were at Vegas.
We were for a couple of days, and then we came out here.
Oh, so y'all are down at the Grand Canyon now?
No, we're going to the Grand Canyon tomorrow.
So what are you doing in Sedona?
There's just different stuff. I think we're going on some kind of Jeep tour this afternoon. Just different things.
So was that part of the plan, or did y'all not like Vegas, so you went down there?
No, this was the plan.
Okay. Well, the most interesting thing I got going on is I get offered daily to sell my sneakers.
Yeah.
I got, those bright pink sneakers?
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, don't you?
No, I don't think you're joking.
I mean, every single day. Want to sell them sneakers for some canteen? Anyway, I can tell you got a lot going on. I just think about you every day. I wanted to say, hey.
Yes, sir.
I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, love you too. Do you need to talk about with John?
No, I just called him because for some reason when I tried to call you, did you even tell where I tried to call you?
No.
Yeah, I tried you like 10 times the other day, and they say some phones won't accept calls from here.
Right.
But I just told John they're going to move to try to stop us from selling stuff. We need to if Mark and them are going to do that, they need to do it. We need to get that on that note ASAP and to get the note money on that note ASAP. I don't know if it's going to be a day or a week or 2 weeks, but they're going to move to stop us from selling assets.
I mean, that's messed up.
Well, I mean, that's the civil side. That dude's trying to put on a show, grandstand and everything, but anyway. All right, you go have fun. That's the most important thing. I want you having fun out there.
All right, Aunt Liz wants to talk to you.
Are you and John Marvin getting to, do anything at night where y'all can have drinks and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I hope you get a chance to do that.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Here's Aunt Liz.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Lizzie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Going out there?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The red rocks here are super cool.
The what?
The red rocks. They're those formations that
Oh, the red rocks. Red rocks.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna hike one of them.
How close is Sedona to where we were, Phoenix?
It's not far. Maybe an hour or so.
So y'all going to the Grand Canyon, bus said?
Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow, and then fly back home on Saturday. But our flight is late. It doesn't leave until 10 o'clock Saturday night, and we get home at 6 a.m.
But that gives you a chance to do stuff Saturday.
Well, that's why we did it. But I just wanted to tell you that Buster's been so helpful on this trip, especially Las Vegas, because we didn't know what to do and where to go, and he led us. He was our tour guide.
Yeah. It's
kind
of a weird place, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird place.
But
this place is, Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we checked it off the bucket list. But this place, I think we're going to have a really good day today.
Well, good.
In this place.
Well,
so you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, ain't no Ritz-Carlton. I promise you that. But, I mean, shit, I brought it on myself, I can take it.
Or is there anything, when I get home, I can mail anything to you, like at soap or something like that?
Mail. I mean, the food's so bad, but Jim put some money on this canteen, so hopefully I ordered it today. They say hopefully it'll come Monday.
And what is it?
Little food like Pop-Tarts and some potato chips and stuff that you eat. I mean, this food, you can't eat it. You're in jail.
Yeah.
But I lost 10 more pounds, 5 more pounds. I'm about 215.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, the funniest thing is every day, I have my sneakers, my bright orange sneakers,
Yeah.
And every day, I mean, hey man, want to sell them sneakers for some canteen? Everywhere I walk, somebody says, "Hey man, you must have them sneakers." Hey man, sneakers for some canteen. Hey, I've seriously considered it. If I had any other shoes, I promise you I would have done it.
Oh, well, I know what to get you then.
Just sit there, right. All right, love y'all. Y'all go have a good day.
Well, real quick, are you in the room by yourself?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
they put me in the medical ward, and I'm on quarantine, so I don't get out very much at all. But it's starting to be, like an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoons. And as soon as my COVID test comes back, then, it'll be several hours, several times a day.
Oh, that'll be good. Just to be able to interact.
Anyway, I wish I had something to read or something like that, when you're sitting in there, a magazine or something, but I don't think they'll let you have it. So, maybe when I'll be done, maybe you or Lynn or somebody can call and find out what I can have.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Well, I love you so much. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of Buster. He's just such a good kid.
Oh man, there's no doubt about that. I appreciate y'all taking him with y'all out there. I know he needs to get away.
Well, it's been a good trip so far, and I think really and truly today's going to be amazing. The scenery here is just. I wish I could text you pictures.
I don't have a phone. I even tried to send an email to Buster. I don't know if he got that, but anyway. All right, y'all go have fun. I got to get off this phone too. Love you.
Okay. Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey, bud.
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Where are y'all?
We are still in Sedona. We're getting ready to leave today to head over to the Grand Canyon.
Is Buster you?
Yeah.
I tried to call him, but his phone doesn't do good. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's sitting right here beside me.
Let me yell at him.
You want to talk to him? Hold on. Hello?
Hey, bud.
Hey.
What you doing?
Nothing. I haven't long been up. I'm just about to take a shower.
What time is it out there?
9 o'clock.
So that means it's 12 o'clock here?
Yeah.
You sound a little stopped up.
No, I'm fine.
Did y'all have a big night last night?
No, not really.
Well, good. You having fun?
Yeah.
Grand Canyon, what you remembered?
Say again?
The Grand Canyon, what you remembered?
We haven't seen the Grand Canyon yet.
What have y'all been looking at?
Well, yesterday we were just here in Sedona looking at, red rocks and stuff, and today we're driving to the Grand Canyon.
How far is it?
It's like 2 hours.
10-4. 10-4. All right. Well, I know you got stuff to do. I was just calling to say hey.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Hey, did you need me?
Oh, I thought the bus hung up.
No.
10-4.
You need me?
No, I was just going to say hey.
Okay, I talked to, Randy and I talked to Donna yesterday, and hopefully they'll have something to present, I guess, early next week.
10-4.
Is what I think is what it sounds like according to Jim. Do you need to talk to him for any reason?
No, not really. Not. I guess maybe call him to see if he needs me for anything.
Do I need to put you on a three-way call or anything?
Yeah, just put me on the three-way.
All right, hold on just a second.
Hey, I tell you what, I'll call him where you don't have to do that, and if I can't get him, I'll call you back.
Okay, sounds good.
Tell Buster to look at his phone and see if he shows a missed call.
Buster, you see a missed call from that customer service? Here. He does not see a missed call.
Huh. Okay.
Now, you can't answer unless you have an account pre-set up. So like, the only reason I'm able to answer now is because I went through the process of setting up an account.
Tell Buster to do that when he has time. No rush.
Well, he has to have the call to do it, and he doesn't see the call.
All right, well, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hang up, and I'm going to dial Buster.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hang up. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to hang up and dial Jim. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to call you back.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Hello?
Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Y'all on the way home?
Well, we just left our hotel. We're going to get by the Grand Canyon and trying to make our way back by the Hoover Dam back to the airport.
What time is it there?
It is about 1 o'clock. We don't fly out till 10 tonight.
Huh?
We don't fly till 10 tonight.
Oh, y'all got the red eye. So what time do y'all get back home tomorrow?
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Boy, y'all going to be tired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
10 for me.
No.
Buster with you?
Yeah, he's right here. You want to talk to him? Yeah. Hold on just a second. Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
You got access to the Carolina games?
Depends on where we are. Sometimes driving through the desert and stuff, the service gets a little
What time do
spotty.
they play?
Out here, well, they play at 7:30, but out here it's 4:30.
7:30 tonight. Who do we play? Huh? Buff?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Who do we play?
Texas A&M.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, where y'all going? Y'all get in the car now, or y'all riding now?
Yeah. We're gonna get in the van. We're going into a gift shop.
What?
We're gonna get in the van and run back through the Grand Canyon and then go over to the Hoover Dam.
Oh, y'all rented a van?
Yeah, we rented a car and it's a van.
I got you. All right. Well, y'all sound busy. I'll check up with you later. I love you.
No, not busy. You doing okay?
I can't hardly
Can you hear
hear
me?
TV. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing good. Good as you can. Shit, I mean, just dealing with it, Like,
Yeah, I understand.
drive your ass crazy, but I mean, I wish I had a recording to play you some of the noises you hear at night
Really?
coming from these fools. But
I gotcha.
yeah, I still get offered daily. Somebody tries to buy my shoes.
Well, you gonna sell them to somebody?
You don't know how close I've come. If I had any other shoes, Jim put some money on my canteen on Wednesday, so I ordered some stuff, and you get it on Monday, they say. But I mean, man, this food, God, you can't imagine what the food's like in here.
Nah, I bet it's pretty rough.
I mean, I try to make myself eat. Number one, it's everything, I mean, it's very little meat. It's and there's no salt, no seasoning, no nothing. So all you can do is turn your shit down. It's a lot of beans, a lot of beans and carrots and shit like that.
Right.
So anyway, and they try and do push-ups and sit-ups to myself. Filthy place, but they finally gave me on a break. They finally let me clean. They let me give me some cleaning solutions and some rags. So I cleaned up and swept out and washed the shithole down. So that's at least good.
I gotcha.
So, things are improving.
10-4.
Did Donna talk to you?
Man, she just talked to John and Randy.
Why didn't she talk to you?
Don't know. Was never asked to talk to her.
Huh?
I don't know. I was never asked to talk to her.
Huh. I mean, I told her. Anyway, I figured she'd talk to you first.
No, sir. She never contacted me, and no one ever told me that I should talk to her.
Well, she would contact you if she needed to.
Right.
But I don't understand why she didn't think she did. That makes sense to me. Anyway. Everybody else is doing good?
Yeah, man, doing good. Just, the new developments with the motions and everything, trying to get us to quit selling stuff. I don't know really what that's going to have in store.
Yeah, I told y'all that was coming.
Yeah, man, this Eric
Did
dude.
you that I said that was coming?
No, I just saw it on Twitter.
No, I called Joe Marvin the other day to tell him he needed to do it as quickly as possible because they were going to be doing it any day, making a motion.
So this Eric Bland guy seems like a real charm.
Well, this is just 5 minutes in the sun,
Yeah.
I can't believe John didn't tell you that I said that the other day. Whatever day I called, when I went to court that afternoon when I called on Wednesday, I mean, I don't know if there's anything to be done, but told him we need to get in touch with Mark Ball, get that funds, get it on that thing. I didn't know how quickly it was going to be done. I said it could be any day now. It could be 3 days. It could be a week, but it was coming.
Well, it's done now, so no reason in fretting over it.
No, he's filed a motion. He doesn't have an order yet.
No, I know. I understand that it's not ruled upon.
So, and I would think they got to serve me to do it.
Well, they should have to serve one of us if they're going to stop me from doing something.
Well, they can only serve you if you accept service. They can't serve you. I guess they could serve you individually to keep you from doing anything as power of attorney. But that don't keep John Marvin from selling the shit, I mean, the shit that ain't got titles especially.
Yeah, well, John Marvin's too scared to do anything that's tutoring.
Huh?
I said John Marvin's too afraid to do anything that's tutoring. You know what I mean?
Did he follow up with Mark Ross?
Though, I mean, yeah, we've reached out to Mark, but he won't get back in touch with us. Been that way for 2 weeks.
Huh?
I said we've been reaching out to Mark, but he won't get back in touch with us. He's been that way for 2 weeks.
Well,
doesn't respond. Doesn't respond to our emails or our calls.
What, did Randy won't do anything with it?
No, I mean, I think Randy's trying to help. I don't think he'll talk to Randy either. But his daughter failed the bar, so karma's eating at people.
She failed the bar?
Yep.
Did Brooklyn pass?
Yeah, she did.
Why didn't y'all tell me?
I thought someone did.
No, when did y'all find out?
So we found out when Brooklyn and I were up in the mountains, with Marion and Bart.
So how was that?
It was fine. It was fine.
So what they have to say?
They didn't actually. I mean, they didn't say anything.
Huh?
They didn't say anything.
Did they say anything about me?
No.
Good, bad, or indifferent?
Never was brought up.
Huh. I figured that based on some of their responses when I tried to text them. But, you know. All right, my man. I know you got stuff to do. I ain't gonna hold you up. I might call you a little later to see if I can get a score.
Okay. And I figured out as well, you know, I didn't know that the customer service number was you calling me from there. And when I got several calls from it, I thought it might, you know, I thought it was a negative thing. So I actually I blocked you actually. But I've unblocked you now, so you should be able to call me.
Do you have that thing set up?
No, I don't have anything set up. I don't think you can set it up until I actually, you know, get a call.
Well, when will you have time? And we can do that tomorrow when you're back and stuff.
Yeah, you know, the service is so spotty out here. I'm not certain that I'd be able to do it today.
All right, well, I'll just call John Marvin. It's all right, what time is it there now?
Here it's 1:15.
And the game starts at 4:15 there? 4:30 there?
Yeah, so the game's at 7:30 Eastern time.
4:15 here?
Yes.
4:15 and the game's at 7:30.
Correct.
What channel is it on?
I believe SEC Network, but I'm not sure about that. It's on one of the major broadcasting services. It's on ESPN or, you know, something like that.
You don't get ESPN in here. So I'll probably call you to see the score.
Okay.
All right. I love you.
All right. Love you too. Hello?
Hey, but sorry to bother you again. I forgot to tell
You're not bothering us. What's that?
I forgot to tell Buster something.
Okay, hold on. Hello?
Hey, Buck.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
A little bit, but talk quickly because I got pretty bad service where I am.
Well, I just said, I tried to catch you before you hung up. Make sure you tell Brooklyn congratulations.
Okay.
I'm very proud of her.
Yeah.
Who else didn't pass?
Matt Murdaugh didn't again.
How many times is that?
Twice.
Damn. Did Jack?
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to him?
Yeah.
Good. Tell him I'm happy for him.
Okay.
All right, y'all go have fun. I'll check you later. I tried to stop you before you got off the phone. Make sure you tell both of them I say congratulations. I'm proud of them.
I will.
All right, have fun. Love you. What time is it out there now?
1:45.
And you think it's 4:45 or 5:45 here?
I think it's 4:45 there.
Y'all only 3 hours different?
Correct.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Hello?
Hey, man, you got service?
Yeah. Well, we got in the...
Huh?
Going by the Hoover Dam.
Hey, ask Buster, what's the Carolina score?
Can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me? Ask Buster what's the Carolina score.
What's the score, Bus? 14? 14-0, Texas A&M.
First quarter?
In the second quarter now. Our offense is doing nothing.
Yeah, I figured that. All right, you breaking up on me. I might call y'all later.
Okay.
Nah.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
You in better service?
Yeah, we back in Vegas at the airport, or at the rental. We're returning our rental car right now.
Oh, y'all flying out of Vegas?
Yeah.
How far of a drive was it from Las Vegas down to where y'all drove?
About 4 hours.
10-4. Hey, what's the score?
Oh, that's that killing. It's like 34-0.
All right. I won't bother y'all again.
Yeah, that's over.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a safe flight. Love you.
No, we'll catch up with you. We'll talk to you in the morning. Okay, buddy. Thank you. Bye-bye. I have no idea. Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
Have no idea what?
I was talking to Brooklyn.
Hey, when did y'all tell Brooklyn? Did you tell Brooklyn congratulations?
Yeah, I did.
Can I speak to her?
Yeah, you can speak to her.
Hello.
Hey, darling.
Hi.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Were you excited to find out?
Yes, sir. I was.
When exactly did you find out? Buster said it was when y'all were in the mountains. I wasn't trying to bother y'all up there because I knew you didn't have service.
That was last Friday, to the October 15th.
Did you know you were going to find out then?
Yes, I did.
So you knew you were going to know when you were going up to the mountains?
Yeah, they told us on Wednesday, I believe, that the scores were getting released on that Friday at 4. So yeah, I knew whenever we were going up there.
You weren't really worried, were you?
Oh, I was a nervous wreck.
I remember so clearly. Well, I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
I know y'all are tired. I know you haven't seen Buster, so I'm not going to keep y'all but a second. I just wanted to make sure he made it home okay.
Oh, yeah, and here, you can talk to him.
All right, I miss you.
I miss you, too, and I love you.
Love you.
Keller. Keller.
Hey.
Hey.
What time did y'all get back?
Back to where?
Home.
Like 5 o'clock this morning.
How'd y'all get back at 5 o'clock this morning if y'all left at 10:53 out there? With
Time change.
Yeah, I know, but it's 10:53 out there y'all left, right?
No, we left at 9:30.
9:30 out there. So
We left at 9:30. It's a 4-hour flight, so you really land at around 1, and then you travel through 3 time zones, which adds 3 hours. So we landed at about 4:30.
10-4. Dang, y'all have to be tired.
Yeah, I am tired. Well, it was easier for me because they dropped me off at my car, which was in Columbia, and I just went to my apartment and slept for several hours.
Columbia, where did y'all fly into?
Charlotte.
Why'd y'all do that?
It's just that was where the cheapest flight was.
What'd y'all fly on?
Spirit Airlines.
How was that?
It was better than I expected it to be.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I thought, I don't know, I just, it was better than, I just thought it was a real cheap airline, but I mean, it was nicer than I thought it was going to be.
Did y'all have room in your seats?
The seats were alright, but it was, it's just a different, like the seats don't recline because they can fit more. If they don't recline, it's just, it's just different.
So you went 4 hours with no recliner?
Yeah. And with a child.
There's no layover though.
Yeah, and with a child laying on my arm.
Who, Randolph?
Yeah.
He wants to be by you every second?
Yes.
What about Liza Grace?
Nah, but I'm not much on Liza Grace.
You not?
No, she kind of sucks.
Why? She's a whiner?
Yeah, she's a whiner.
How about Randolph? Is he getting better?
Randolph's fine. He's just, sometimes he's just a little disobedient.
You got to tell him. Tell his ass. Look, I'm not fooling with you if you're going to be a little shit.
But yeah, everyone's fine. Everyone was fine.
So was it a good trip or, just sort of okay?
No, it was a good trip. It was. It's different going to Vegas with young children. But everything was still fun, and then going to Sedona was a good time.
Did you get to gamble any?
Yeah. So I did go gambling, and then the next day there was a article created about how I'm misusing funds.
About gambling?
Yeah, someone took a picture of me and John Marvin in the casino.
You're kidding me. What a fucking... Are you kidding me?
No.
How'd they recognize
No.
you?
Man, I guess that, I mean, I'm a national figure, I think.
I guess you're going to have to wear a hat and shit when you go places.
So.
Well, I know you haven't seen Brooklyn. I just want to make sure you made it home. And you got that thing set up now?
Yeah, so I set it up and I prepaid $50 onto it, so it should be good from here.
I'm not going to call you for $50. How much does each call cost?
It's 60 some odd cents a minute with $6 if your call goes over 15 minutes.
All right, well, I'm not going to keep you. You go be with Brooklyn, and where are you going to be tomorrow? Be here. Hey, please stay on John Marvin's ass to see about that stuff from Mark Ball and any of those other funds to put on that thing.
Being taken care of in the morning.
So Mark's going to do it?
Yep, they're writing the check in the morning. The check will be ready at 8:30. John sends someone to pick it up and then simultaneously running it over to Palmetto State to apply it. And I'm driving to Charleston in the morning to pick up the check to the bank.
And going to apply that too?
Correct.
I mean, I don't see how they fuss when everything's being applied to the bank.
Yeah, I mean...
10-4.
So all that'll be done by lunch tomorrow.
That makes me feel better. So it'll be $350. How much has been put on it so far?
Dad, I don't have an exact figure. A couple tens of thousands maybe. Just selling pieces of equipment.
All right. Well, I love you, and you.
What are you redoing your bond hearing tomorrow, or does Jim just give them the psych evaluation?
I don't know. They're not redoing the bond hearing. I don't know if he's going to have another bond hearing or he's just going to rule based off of this.
So this isn't like a formal, you walk back in there and it's like a courtroom type thing.
I don't know. I don't know if he'll reconvene for that or not, or he'll just go off the paperwork. I don't know.
10-4.
I'll try to talk to Jim sometime tomorrow and let you know. I would assume he would get the documentation. He would ask the state if they have anything, and he would rule based on those things.
Sure.
So, all right, give Brooklyn a big hug again and tell her congratulations, and you get some rest.
I will.
And I'll call you. You're going to be working in Hilton Head?
Yeah, I'll just be remote, between here and Okeechobee.
Okay, so you'll be at Brooklyn's house or Okeechobee, not at the store?
Yeah, no, I won't be at a store.
10-4. All right. I'll call you sometime and just catch up. How bad did we get beat?
44-14.
Who'd the Cowboys play today?
They were on bye week.
Huh?
They were bye week.
Was it bye week?
Yeah.
And then Brady played on Thursday night?
No, Brady played today. Played
Who'd
today
they
at
play?
4. The Bears.
Did they win?
Yeah.
They did?
Uh-huh.
10-4.
Yep. And
how's your
Braves are going to the World Series.
Yeah, I saw where they were winning 2-1, and then I watched it till about the 8th inning, and I saw where it was like they were winning. I knew they were going up 3-1. So the Braves beat the Dodgers. What about the Red Sox and the Astros?
Astros won.
You kidding? 10-4. All right. Well, you gonna be with Brooklyn, and I love you, and I'll give you a call. Okay.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Hey, Alex, how are you?
It was hard to set up.
Yeah, it took me a while to get it all set up, but I got it done now, so we're good.
I couldn't remember your number, and I've been so limited in phone calls. So when I got your letter,
I figured that was the case because I wouldn't remember phone numbers if I didn't have them written down in front of me. So are you everything going okay? You hanging in there?
you know, I mean, it's going okay.
Yeah, I know it's not good. There's no way around that. But
no, it ain't good. But you know, I brought it on myself. So anyway, you know this stuff's recorded too now.
I did. Yeah, I'm aware of that. So
how y'all doing?
Well, we're doing okay. Leeds actually joined her church in Charleston Sunday, got baptized.
Well, that's good.
So she did that, and we kind of got together with some of her friends and celebrated on Sunday, but don't have a whole lot else going on. I've been worried about you and how you were holding up.
I'm good. I mean, obviously I've been better, but I can take it.
Right. I know. I talked to John Marvin a little bit yesterday. He was trying to tell me what they said about scheduling as far as trying to get something else done, and really we don't know a whole lot. Do you know anything about scheduling?
I think that, Donna Maddox did a report, he said wouldn't let me out, said
right, until
I wasn't a danger to myself. So
right.
Donna Maddox, who was Cordell Maddox's wife, who's a judge in Anderson.
Gotcha.
Came and did an evaluation. And anyway, so she submitted that, and, I think it's just,
a question of him waiting. Yeah.
Waiting. I expect it'll probably take him, I don't know, a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's quicker than that. I know it would be better for you to be back in your counseling and rehab and moving forward with that.
Closer, but apparently, I mean, she loved Daddy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, did you talk to Donna?
I did not. She did not call me.
I didn't know. And she acted like she was going to call you, Randy, John, and Buster.
Yeah, I think she talked to Randy and John. I assume Buster, but I don't know.
Anyway,
but she did not call me, yeah.
I mean, she loved Daddy. And, she's not going to do anything she doesn't think is right, but,
Right, but working to try to help you, yeah. Well, and I know Liz and I talked a little bit about trying to find someplace closer to home as opposed to way up in Massachusetts if you are able to get out and go somewhere just to make it easier and more convenient for us.
She found someplace in Greensboro, but I mean, obviously I can't talk to anybody much, so I don't know any details. I just know that's what Jim told me, so.
Okay. Well, good. Well, there are several places in South Carolina, too. I got some names of places from a guy here who does that kind of thing, sets up treatment and that kind of thing for a lot of different people. And I'm so forgetting that
one thing you got to look for. And I promise you this is no joke. The people that are in these rehab places know more about addiction.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying that anybody, but they know a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Because most of them been through,
they have experience, yeah.
Somebody told me, the counselors told me, like, I don't know, the average is like seven times.
Right.
Anyway, so they've been through it a bunch. And they say there's some places that are just, like advertised, but then are just dumps.
Yeah.
So, you gotta make sure someplace reputable.
You're right. And that's what the person I talked to,
Go ahead.
who is the treatment coordinator for the public defender's office here, and he works with all of the public defenders in Dorchester County trying to find places for people who need inpatient treatment. That's what he does. And so he didn't, didn't make any calls or anything for me, just gave me some names to check on that he had good success with. So that'll be, a better starting point than just a Google search on the internet. So.
And I don't know the name of this place in Greensboro, but, anyway, I mean, that's what she's recommending, that he may order that, so may not have any options on where to go.
Yeah, well, and that's whatever works. If she recommends it, it's probably a pretty good place. And that's close enough that it's, it's not way far away. In fact, Greensboro's not far from Allen at all. He's up there already.
Greensboro's not far from Allen?
No, he's about 45 minutes.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Greensboro was all the way over there by, Durham and Raleigh.
It is. And then that's where he is. He's all the way up there in, near Aberdeen and, where is it, that Pine, whatever golf course that's so well known. Pinehurst, yeah. He's right there. So it's not far from Greensboro.
I'll tell you one thing that's funny.
What's that?
You know those, pink orange sneakers I have?
Yeah.
I get offered to sell them multiple times daily.
Everybody covered in your pink orange sneakers.
You think I'm joking?
No, I can imagine.
It's amazing what commodity is in here.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't, because here they make everybody wear the same sneakers. You don't have any choice. You can't bring your own in. But that is funny that everybody wants your sneakers.
I mean, this is one-legged dude. This is one-legged dude downstairs that's a trustee or something, because he's always out. And somehow, I guess he heard him say my name. Anyway, he's like, Murdaugh, I just need one of them sneakers.
Just one.
You just sell me one.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
You selling sneakers for some canteen? That's what they say. Sneakers for some canteen?
I love it.
But anyway, Jim gave me some money last week, so I ordered some stuff. And
I was going to say, that was my next question. I know you have a canteen account that you have to use for everything that you do there. Do you need help with that?
I'm good for right now, but I will before next Tuesday.
Yeah, well, depending.
When you have to order, and I'm sure it takes a while to get processed, but I'll talk to Buster or John too and see somebody send a money order.
Yeah, well, I think you can go on to there's a computer site that you can go on to and just put it on using a card or something. So, it's not, I don't think it's as hard as you think.
Well, look at that, and I'll call you in the morning, and
okay.
And now that you have this little account, then it won't take so long.
Won't take so long next time. That's right. I can just answer and so go from there.
Well, I appreciate the letter more than you know.
Well, I've been thinking about you, and it's hard not being able to communicate. We're so used to picking up a phone and being able to talk to somebody and check on them, and that's, I think, been the hardest part for me. I know that's not a drop in the bucket for you, but I just it helps to hear you and know that you're doing okay. Not good, but okay.
The guards, everybody's real, they're real courteous to me, and, they have me separated. I have my own little.
That's good.
I mean, for the most part, I'm not around anybody, which, I guess is good and bad.
I was going to say, in some ways that would be good, but in some ways it would mean you don't have you don't talk to people and that kind of stuff either, so.
No, I mean, I have very little interaction with anybody. At the very beginning, I was across in a different little pod. I mean, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know what these guys are up there. You make a point not to have too much interaction with somebody, so they say, well, he told me this, he said that, you know what I mean? But anyway, we played cards one night, and they were nice enough guys. I mean, we didn't talk about anything, I made sure I was standing up the whole time. But anyway, then they moved me across. So, you know, I mean, I've cleaned out my cell, scrubbed it, you know.
Yeah.
They gave me, asked if I could have some cleaning supplies. So, I mean, one of the main issues how filthy everything is.
Oh, I can imagine.
But I
Do
have
you
my own
need-
little pod, I have my own
Okay.
shower, and I've cleaned all that. So, you know, I've swept the floors out here. Like I have a little, what looks like a little cafeteria table. It's stainless steel with 4 little stool seats on it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, it's a TV, but only gets one channel.
Well, I know that I read somewhere that you can get books and magazines, but they have to come directly from a retail place. Do you need anything to read or anything?
Well, there's the one-legged guy, the trustee downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten me, I don't know, he got me a couple books, you know, I don't know, it's light reading, but it's just, you know, out of date. And then he got me another book. And then he got me 2 more books that were some legal Joe Dillard series. And then now he just got me 2 more that are that Jack Reacher. I know there's movies out there. I never have seen them, but you know, Jack Reacher.
Okay, well I know sitting there with nothing to do is awful, so at least you got some reading you can do.
And I'm telling you, this first,
I can imagine.
I don't know, I guess about the first 8 days.
Yeah.
When, you know, I was getting out,
Yeah.
you know, an hour every 2 days and, you know, nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing to do. I ordered a crossword puzzle from the canteen. I mean, that at least occupies your mind. I ordered a playing card, at least sit and play solitaire. Hey, Lynn.
You got to have something, yeah.
Lynn, you remember a game Mama used to teach us to play? It was solitaire, where you kept the cards in your hand. You didn't spread them out like 7 stacks.
There were several different solitaire games, but I don't really remember one where you kept them in your hand so much.
Yeah, you would flip a card off the bottom, and it was some set of rules. I couldn't remember. It doesn't matter if you didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
How is Mama doing?
She's doing about the same. You know, blissfully ignorant of everything that's going on, which is the silver lining that we've got in all of this, is that she doesn't know and isn't aware and therefore can't worry about anything, you know?
Does she recognize?
Alex, you know, she has days where she does, and then there are days where she doesn't have a clue who we are. You know, she's real good at faking her way through.
Yeah, I know, but it's not any worse or any better.
No. It's about the same as it has been. I went one day and she was having she didn't know who anybody was. She didn't remember anything. She was kind of out of sorts. But then the next day she was talking about stuff that had happened and knew who everybody was and was doing fine. You know, I don't know, it's almost like it's like a little cycle that goes through her head. I don't know what causes that.
Yeah, I understand. Well, good, he's good?
Yep, he's good. Hey, Tyler's good at working. Yep, they're both doing good. Everybody's doing good. I've been keeping up with everybody.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So we're about to get cut off. But, you know, John and those went on vacation. They looked like they had a great time. So
I talked to them. All right, I'll call you tomorrow. And
yep. Sounds good. And I'll check on that and kind of see what the procedure is. But,
hey, check on Buster, please. I mean, I know John does, but check on him.
I will. I have been, but I will certainly do that. But no, we love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Love you. All right. Bye.
No. Yeah.
That was fast.
Well, I'll just have to click one number now that I have an account.
I got you. What you doing?
I am actually on the way to a funeral.
Who passed?
Enrique's dad.
Oh my God, what happened?
You know, I'm not sure.
Golly.
Not real sure at all.
I mean, he wasn't sick, was he?
I don't think so. I think it was one of those freak things, like maybe a heart attack in the sleep, something like that.
Where's the funeral?
Clinton, North Carolina.
Holy moly, boss. Brooklyn going with you?
Nah, her boss wouldn't let her off.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's surprising, isn't it?
No, not really. I think her boss is a real bitch.
Is she not happy there now?
No, she is happy, but it's not her direct boss is nice, the Alyssa girl, but it's Kathy's the one that, she rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah, I mean, so she's not working directly with, in Alyssa a partner?
Yeah, I think so, but, it's the other lady's law firm. I just think at the end of the day, it's her call.
Olivetti.
Yeah, and I think it was situational. Like, Brooklyn's boss was out because her kid was sick, and there was another lady that was out because she was sick. I just don't, and then losing Brooklyn a day, too, I just don't think they could afford that.
10-4, well. How you doing?
Good.
You know this stuff's recorded, right?
I do.
Did you get that stuff taken care of Monday?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. So where's Clinton, North Carolina, bus?
Man, it's just kind of straight up I-95. I really don't know. I don't think it's,
Nobody's riding with you?
Nuh-uh.
What about Jack or somebody like that?
Well, Jack's going to the funeral, and I'm meeting him there, but he's going from Chester, and I'm going from Okeechobee. So there's two different ways.
There's no place y'all can meet, like, south of the border and ride the rest of the way?
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to stay in my own car.
You got books on tape or something to do?
No, I listen to some sports talk and stuff like that.
Who do we play this weekend?
Bye week.
Who did Clemson play this past weekend?
Pittsburgh.
They win?
Uh-uh.
They lost to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So Clemson's lost 3 games?
Yep.
So they're done.
Oh, yeah, they were done a long time ago.
Yeah, but they're really done now.
Yeah, they're like in jeopardy of like losing the ACC. Like they might not play. They might not play for the ACC.
And then they've lost 2 games. How can they? How can they? Huh. So what's going on? This quarterback he's not any good?
There's just a lot of things. Their offense is horrible. Their defense isn't much better. They've got a ton of injuries. It's just a bad year.
How can their defense and offense not be good with all those 5-star recruits they have?
I don't know how their offense is not good, but they've lost like 4 or 5-star recruits on their defense.
You mean to injury?
Yeah. But they're bound to lose more. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of transfers and stuff like that.
Have you talked to Grandma and Papa T?
Not recently. I haven't.
Will you call and tell them that I called you and asked about them?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Papa T was calling me regular when I was in rehab. And of course, since I've been out, I haven't been able to talk to him. And I know they couldn't manage this system, do you think?
I think Grandma could, but,
Yeah. All right, are you doing okay?
Yeah,
Have you reached out to the law school?
I haven't.
Will you think about doing that?
I'm gonna do it. It's just, I got a lot of stuff going on.
I know. I just don't want you to wait till, it's not as effective if you wait till right up till, a couple of weeks before school starts.
No, I mean, my goal, at the very least, my goal is to do it in November. Probably earlier rather than later. I just, I gotta get some time where I can.
I understand. I think that'd be a good plan. So where are you now?
Just on I-95.
I know, but where?
I'm not exactly sure.
You in South Carolina?
Yeah.
What time is the funeral?
I don't think I've gotten to Florence yet.
What time is the funeral?
5.
What time is it now?
2.
You got plenty of time?
Yeah, I mean, it's got me getting there at like 4.
Okay. Tell Enrique I'm sorry this happened to him. For what it's worth.
All right.
Buster, what do your buddies say about all this?
Nobody's really said anything.
I'm sorry. Sorry, it's all on you.
It's all right.
What?
So it's all right.
No, it's not. Anyway, I think they got this stuff submitted, so maybe Judge will rule in a couple of weeks or so.
A couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what Jim said?
Well, I mean, I think they think that, he should rule within that time, maybe sooner. But, hopefully. So.
I mean, how long does it take to read a psych evaluation?
No, but I mean, put yourself in his shoes, Buster, and what I did, and I understand where he's coming from, especially when somebody would get good at things as long as I was. I mean, I get it, but I expect he'll rule pretty quickly.
Simple.
So, anyway. All right, well, I'm glad to hear your voice.
Yes, sir.
Tell Jack I said hello.
Okay.
And I'll call you soon, okay?
All right.
Love you. Drive safe, okay? Hey, are you coming back tonight?
Well, I'm going to Columbia after, so it's a little bit shorter of a drive, but it's still 3 hours from Columbia, so, you got to think funeral's at 5.
6,
the earliest I would leave is probably at 6 or 7.
I'd say it'd be 7 after you visit with Enrique after everything's over. Well, if I get free, I might call you tonight.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll let me, but if I do, I might check on you. You'll still be riding about 10 o'clock, won't you?
More than likely. But I mean, regardless of if I'm riding or not, I'll either be driving or I'll be in my apartment, so.
You gonna stay there tonight? Buster, did you get that check that I sent?
Did I get what?
You remember the check that I sent you a month ago?
Yeah.
Did you get it deposited?
Not yet, I haven't.
10-4. All right, you got money for your apartment, though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jailhouse said he would help if you got in a pinch, okay?
I know.
And I'm sure Grandma and Papa T would, too. Please don't forget to call them for me.
I won't.
All right. So you'll be back on the road about 7?
I would think so. Just kind of depends.
Just make sure Grandma and Papa T know how hard it is for me to call, and just tell them I think about them a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I can only imagine what it's like for them too, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you have it the worst. And I'm sure, I don't know. I just know I'm sure it affects them a lot too.
Sure.
So, anyway, hopefully when I get out, before I go back, I can come see him for a minute.
Sounds good.
All right, I love you, boy. You drive safe, okay?
All right, love you too.
Proud of you.
Thanks. Bye.
Lynn.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, I won't bother you, but just a second.
no problem.
Will either you or John or get Buster to see if you can use that credit card to put on there tonight? Today's the deadline.
Yeah.
And if I don't order it tonight, then I won't get it for 2 weeks. And I hope to be out
Okay.
in 2 weeks.
Yep, I don't blame you. How much do you think you need to put on there?
It's like $40.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that, no problem at all, and do that. And so the deadline is like midnight tonight or like 5 o'clock.
I won't be able to go out at midnight. I mean, so
it needs to be done soon. Okay.
It needs to be done as soon as possible, and then I'll check it probably about 7 or 8, and
okay.
if it's there.
All right.
And if it's trouble, then don't worry about it.
No, it shouldn't. It should not be that much trouble. I just have to get the instructions, and we can get it done.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.
Hey.
Hey, Alex.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
I hate to bug you again and make you incur costs, but I was checking to see if you figured out how you could do that. Putting money on
did. I did. I added $75 to your account, so it should be there.
All right. Well, that's just. I didn't want to. You know, I try to
check in and see
for anything unless I didn't want to go down there and not be there. So thank you.
No, you are absolutely welcome. Yep, I was able to do that this afternoon. And so it should be there with no problem. $75.
Well, I really appreciate it.
All right, you get what you need.
I'll call you again soon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
love you.
Everybody, hey, love you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, bud.
Bye.
You finished?
Yeah.
Where are you now?
I'm just grabbing a bite to eat in Florence before I get back to Columbia.
10-4. How was Enrique?
He was good. I mean, he wasn't good, but he was all right.
Had his dad been sick? Did you find out?
You know, none of us know. I asked a couple people there, and nobody's really sure.
Did you get to visit with him afterwards, or not really?
Yeah, we did. We got to speak to him before and afterwards.
So, you didn't go to the house or anything?
Nah, just didn't have time.
I understand. I got you. All right, were you okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you okay?
Yes.
10-4. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to go to a funeral.
No, it's okay.
You know, just a lot of memories. So, everything's okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Good. How's Brooklyn?
She's good. Elsie's probably asleep by now.
What time is it?
Like 9:30.
It's one thing. I never have a clock. You never know what time it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, my man. Well, you drive safe. Where'd you stop to eat?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you went in?
Yeah.
What made you do that?
I'm wanting some pancakes.
That's unusual for you, isn't it?
No, I'm here with Jack.
Oh, Jack's with you?
Yeah.
Give Jack a hug. Did you tell him I was proud of him?
Yeah, I will. I did.
All right, well, I'll let y'all go then. I didn't know you had company. I love you. I might call you a little bit later, but probably not.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
So, Jack, congratulations again. I'm proud of you.
I will. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Trying to help Brooklyn put up a piece of stick-on wallpaper.
You staying with her tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. I didn't ask you the other day how Grady was doing.
He's good.
How's Miller doing?
Good.
How's your skin doing?
Good.
It is?
Yeah, it's all right.
Now, Buster, have you gotten to fix it with this new
Yeah.
insurance?
Yeah, I've already done that.
So it's no trouble?
No.
They didn't give you any hassle?
Uh-uh.
Well, good. All right, well, I just wanted to check on you, make sure you made it back, go back to helping Brooklyn. I know she goes to bed early. I love you.
I need to talk to you about something. Have you received any mail while you've been there?
From Lynn?
Okay, well, they're trying to get a renunciation letter to you, so as soon as you get it, I need you to sign it.
A renunciation? Why don't you just get Jim or somebody to bring it to me?
Well, Eddie's been in contact with Jim, and I think they're trying to figure that out, but
Eddie who?
Bennett.
What's Eddie Bennett got to do with anything?
He's our lawyer now.
He's whose lawyer?
My lawyer for the estate.
Eddie Bennett?
Yeah.
From Walterboro?
Yeah.
Who told you to get him?
Well, we had those guys from Charleston, and then they said that we needed to find somebody that could do the administrative work while they did the legislating work. And so John Marvin got Eddie to start doing it, and then the guys from Charleston said that they thought it would be more economical and just overall easier to just have one person handling it all. So now he's our full throttle lawyer.
I'm not sure he's the right person, Buster.
No, it's a little too late now. I think Randy suggested him to John, and that's where they went with it.
Well, he's got a big heart, and, you know, I might be wrong.
I guess it really doesn't matter. No, I don't guess it does. Because once I get out of here, I can do the research and the shit that needs to be done. If there's an issue. So why did those guys in Charleston say they didn't? They sent a letter. I didn't read it, but the gist of it was, they just said, like, instead of paying 3 guys to do something, like, they thought that he seemed like he could handle it all, so they just were like, and I don't know, man, it could have been something like they just didn't want to deal with it anymore. I just don't know.
How much did you pay them?
Didn't pay him anything.
In Charleston?
Mm-mm.
Have they quoted you a fee?
I mean, they had a retainer fee, but it hadn't been paid, and they didn't do enough on the front end to get any money. I don't know.
What was the retainer?
It was like $50,000.
50?
Yeah.
What did Eddie charge?
I don't know.
Eddie, don't let Eddie charge you $50,000.
No, I mean, I can't tell him what he can and can't charge.
Well, I'm just telling you that's not the going rate in Walterboro by any stretch of the imagination. You know, Eddie works at 3. I mean, trying to think, probate lawyers too. So has he charged you a retainer?
I'm sure he has.
Who paid it?
I'm assuming John Marvin did, or either he's waiting to be paid by the estate.
And Randy said get Eddie Bennett?
That's what John said.
All right.
He said get him for this stuff, and then when the other 2 lawyers dropped out, John called Randy back again and was like, now, do you think he's capable of doing the whole thing? And I think Randy said, yeah.
10-4. 10-4. Well, I mean, if he's not doing right, we can always fire him. I'm not, you know, let him get started. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. Hopefully, I don't know. I hope I get out of here. So, all right, go back and be with Brooklyn, and I'll be on the lookout for. I tell you this, Lynn sent me a piece of mail on on October 22nd. All right.
Okay, it's the 26th now.
Hang on. So, all right, that's a Friday that it was postmarked, and I got it on Tuesday.
Well, it's the 26th today. Actually, it might be the 27th.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. So she sent it to me on the 22nd, which is Friday, and I got it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. I got it the 26th. Today's the 28th. Just to give you an idea. So when did he send it?
I don't know.
It takes like 4 or 5 days. Is he going to send a return envelope?
I'm sure.
Because I don't have envelopes. So, 10-4. All right, well, at least sounds like you're making progress. Okay.
Yeah, we got your, what?
Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I was saying several people say that, you know, this case against you is really, really next to nothing.
You talking about tomorrow, the motion?
No, I'm talking about the case, the boat case, civil case against you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew that from the beginning. It's just, they just play all these fucking games, and I'm getting real tired of it.
No, I don't blame you.
But there'll come a day.
You know what? You're right. Karma's a bitch.
Well, we got your debt down to 170-something thousand.
How'd you do that?
Everything that we've been applying to that note.
Well, that's awesome. That's really good.
Now, unfortunately, it's not going to go much further than that, but
I understand. But that's
$500,000 cheaper.
Absolutely. That's a huge deal. And if somehow Edisto can't sell to the state, can it?
No, it can't. But I think Edisto's worked out to where it's just gonna wipe clean, I think. But I don't know that.
What is the sale price going to be?
I'm not sure. We haven't gotten it appraised or anything by by anybody that really does that. But, I think it's going to be enough to where everything will just be kind of a complete wash.
After the thing, it should be somewhere around $750 maybe owed on it, $750 to $800 at the most.
I don't think it's that much because Green Swamp here got applied to it. So.
Yeah, I know, but there was a second mortgage for $750, and there was like it was 200-something thousand. I just don't know what the change was, 200-something. So it was like $950 to start with, then that knocked it down to $720.
Yeah, well, we don't talk too much detail. I know people listen to these phone calls.
Well, thank you so much for doing everything you're doing.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, I'll keep you posted. Jim said,
what?
I
don't know. Do you want to do that?
Do what?
Are you allowed? Like, let's say I came to the jail. Can we visit with you?
Buster, I don't know if you can visit with me in person. I don't know. You have to call and find out. I know you can video visit with me.
So it's not like on the movies where you show up and they have like a cafeteria and you get to sit at a table and have a soda or something for like 20 minutes?
I don't know. You have to. I'll ask them, and they won't give you much information back here. I try not to ask them very much, so that when I do ask them something, they pay me attention. I don't try to bother them very much, but call and ask.
Okay.
Or go online. Lynn went online and figured out how to put money straight on my canteen.
Well, that's good. Have you sold your shoes yet?
No, not yet. I was getting ready to, though, man, because, I got one pair of socks. They're so nasty now, but I can't wash them because then your feet get cold at night. But I ordered me some tube socks from the canteen, so I got me 2 pairs of tube socks coming Monday.
So do you live by yourself, or do you have, cellmates?
Oh, no. I mean, that's one thing. I have, I have no interaction of any substance with anybody other than, 30 seconds with some of the trustees and, a little bit of interaction with the guards. I mean, I have a whole pod to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rooms in my pod. I have a little TV at the end of the hallway, but it's only one channel.
So there's nobody else in there?
No.
Is that because you're being held because there's a judgment coming up, or?
Nah, it's for my safety, because I'm all over the television and TV, and I mean they've been very nice to me in here. I will be the first to say that they have been wonderfully nice to me, very courteous.
Well, then if you got no interaction, then how do people offer you money for your shoes?
Well, because I was in a different pod to start with, where there were other people in cells. I'm in the medical ward is where they put me, even though I'm not medical, because there's 6 different pods, and there's 5 cells in each pod, 6 cells, and then there's 10, 12, 15 cells in the big pod. But I was in a smaller pod straight across, like pod B, and there were people in the other cells. So, because my COVID test hadn't come back yet, I was only getting out once a day for an hour out of my cell. Is all I was getting out. And so this nice guard moved me across to a new pod where I'm the only person in the pod, so I get to come out, in the mornings for a couple hours, but no, not really the mornings. You get to come out afternoons for several hours, and then you go back up and then come out again, for several hours in the evening.
I got you. I don't know why, but I figured you were in Gin Pop or something like that.
Nah.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, and then, you know, in this medical ward, all these people are, you know, they're all nice. With inmates, me and three of the dudes played spades one night that we got out at the same time. One guard let us out at the same time, even though I don't think she was.
You have 1 minute remaining.
It says 1 minute remaining, so we better go. I love you.
All right, love you too.
I'll call you again soon. Tell Brooklyn, hey.
Okay.
You be patient and put that wallpaper up after she wants it, okay?
I know.
I'm serious now.
I know. All right.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. There's much more to come. As I said, I'll release these throughout the Murdaugh series and sporadically. I hope all of you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And until next time, for Exposed Scandalous Files of the Elite, I'm your host, Jim Chapman. Much love.